To do a little Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm looking at the new event here, the Goodyear rollout. They have a new tie-in with Goodyear, and they have a special event, Goodyear rollout. So progress 0 of 10, as you can see. So what we need to do is using the external contracts on our World of Trucks profile. And if you haven't had one, if you don't have one yet, you should go ahead and get yourself one. We are to complete 300,000 trailer deliveries of Goodyear tires using the provided Goodyear trailers. So you are going to need a couple of DLCs. Some of the DLCs, Scandinavia, Viva la France, Italy, and beyond the Baltic Sea. If you can do the 10 personal progress, if you do your 10 deliveries, you will receive a Goodyear blimp accessory for your cab. So it will hang from the roof, and that's what I'm shooting for. So we're going to take a look at some of these contracts, see if we can pick something up. External contracts, I'm in Dijon and I don't have any. So alright, well, that's not fun. Okay, so I don't have any salt. Okay, so what we should do is, I was thinking about going over to Switzerland, and in the meantime, I'm making my way towards Italy, so I'm hoping that maybe once we get to Italy, we'll start to get more jobs. Watermelons, computer processed chicken, meat, wheat, onions, barley, industrial cable reel, salt, and spices. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any of that. I was hoping. Okay. Geneva, where's that one? Oh. Alright, Dijon and Geneva, huge tires. I think we could do that, huh? Let's try and do that. So I will have to change the name on my broadcast. I thought, which is sad, because I thought that was a pretty good that was a pretty good title. But we will continue to look for said deliveries as we operate. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to Dijon. I'm going to the Stokes down the street here. Okay. So here we go. Let's oops. For some reason it was already running. There we go. I need those. We're good to go here. I think the Stokes. Gotta go right out of here. Get my mouse. Streets are empty. 23:37, so it's about 11:30. Lights are flashing. So early, or late, I guess, is your perspective, depending on your perspective. And the Stokes is going to be right up here around the corner. It's actually on our right hand side right now. So we're going to have to yield the right of way, but nobody coming. We're going to head out to Stokes. We're going right in here. There it is. Enter freight market. We're going to take this big bad. Let's do it. It's been a while. Trucks' tanks were refilled and driving hours restored. Okay. We're taking some huge tires, as you can see here. Wow, that does not look that does not look safe at all. All right, we're getting loaded down. We have to turn on our emergency lights. Alright, avoid any possible conflict with the escort vehicles and keep the cargo between them. Do not drive out of the estimated route, nor to filling stations, rest stops, etc. Obey the speed limits, which will be ensured by the front escort vehicle. Watch out for the overtaking traffic and other drivers on the road. And the change lane maneuver is the rear escort vehicle changes first, then the front changes, and then you move in last. So that's how that goes. All right. Although I always find that I never can find the rear guy. I don't know where he goes, and the front guy is useless. Okay. So let's step out. There we are. There we go. Now we got our flashers on. And our first issue is going to be trying to get around this corner and get out. We're going to have to make a right. Okay. So here we go, folks. Try and swing. All right. I'm going to use this whole street here just to get... Oh! Wait a minute. Don't tell me I'm... What am I hooked on? I'm hooked on that fence. Actually... Yeah, I know. Come on. How am I hooked on this thing? How am I hooked on this thing? Alright, now I've really jacked this thing up. Alright, now. Alright. Come on. Alright. Well, that was a very ominous beginning. Alright. We are ignoring the traffic lights. Yeah, I haven't done an oversized load like this for a while. And again, it's not a good thing to get hooked up on the fence right out to the block, so... But... Alright, so 16 kilometers an hour, making our way to Geneva, Switzerland. And then all points south from there. We're trying to get to the furthest southern part of the map. Actually, these aren't, this isn't part of the Goodyear situation, but we did wind up hauling some tires, so well, that's okay. I want to stay over a little bit because keep oncoming traffic clear. We just fit in the lane here, so I think we'll be all right. Our forward escort vehicle looks like he's not paying attention. He's fishtailing in the lane there. He's kind of back and forth. I think this might be the first oversized load I've taken in Euro truck. I've done a couple in American truck sim. The last two, I think I just got really, really sloppy. Wound up having to bail out, which is never a good thing. So I've stayed away from them by and large. But I was feeling a little confident today. Actually, I was hoping to get the Goodyear ones going, but no such luck. We're leaving Dijon. Keeping up with our escort vehicle, which is pretty good. Looks like the sun's coming up. It's 4:23 in the morning, so we should see sunrise soon. I'm going to jump out, see what kind of camera work we can do here. Them some big tires. Making our way along the back roads here to Geneva, Switzerland. Just want to make sure I'm staying in my lane. This external camera is cool because you get to see a little bit more of the the backgrounds and things. The problem is I tend to, see, I'm losing it a little bit. I start to lose myself in the lane, especially when we start talking about doing curves. Let me get back in and maneuver this curve here. We got a sweeping curve coming up here. We're doing all right so far. What is that? Okay. I think that's a toll. On the GPS in the lower right-hand corner, there's a green square there, kind of like a bridge or a gate of some sort. I'm wondering if that's just a sign for a toll. All right. Now, I don't know if my escort vehicle is slowing down because we need to slow down, or if he's slowing down because I'm slowing down. I'm going to speed up a little bit and see if I can push him a little bit. All right. He did not, 540 to 2340. Doesn't say where though. Ooh, I'm over the line. There we go. I really want to do this Goodyear thing, the blimp. I really enjoy the accessories, you know, the rig accessories. Those things are pretty cool. In American truck, I just picked up the astronaut, the 50th anniversary of the moon landing DLC, and I got they got the moon lander, they got the astronaut doing the spacewalk, and they've got the Apollo 11 air freshener that hangs from the ceiling. So I got the astronaut doing the moonwalk on my rig. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me for a moment. Just had to clear my throat. Didn't want to do it in your ear. Oh, beautiful sunrise coming up. Oh, excuse me. Out there. You see the sun starting to burn off some of the dew. Let's get it going, brother. These are the roadways that get me, is the ones with the side rails. I'm always afraid I'm going to wind up scraping. So I start cheating back towards the middle, which of course then you're going to light streaming in, yo. Hold on. There we go. Wouldn't recommend it, but that was a quick one. Probably wouldn't use it because I'm thinking my rear view mirror is probably in the way. The GPS is probably out there as well. So, but we topped that rise, and I thought, yeah, with the sun streaming and everything, the oversized load, we'll try to get a quick shot. I bet you if I would have stopped, though, the trailing vehicles would have stopped as well, right? You think? I'm not sure. Some dark clouds up there. Maybe a little rain. A little rain up in Switzerland. All right, 2 hours and 54 minutes of this kind of driving. Well, after this, I'm going to probably do the next broadcast, Euro Truck broadcast, to my Twitch channel, which is PJ Play. I'm going to need to get a photo or something up there. I just got kind of a default image of some kind of critter, some kind of space monster kind of thing. So I'll have to start personalizing that channel a little bit more than I have done to make it more easier to find, I guess. Easier to locate. Well, so far so good. Like I say, we started off getting hooked up on that fence, but I think we're moving pretty good. After we get past this curve, I'll probably jump back out and we can ride on top for a little while. We got a little bit of a straightaway here. Try to cheat back over here. It's kind of cool, you know, taking the back roads from Dijon, France to Geneva, Switzerland. I didn't even think you could do that, you know. This is a great camera. I love this camera angle. I just wish you could move it. Look around a bit. But you have no control over the camera, so you're just kind of sitting on the roof. Let's see what else we got. We got looking back, staying in our lane, riding along on the front bumper. That's going to be an accident right there. This guy is... So my trailing vehicle, my escort vehicle is pushing guys off the median. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen them do that in American truck, where they kind of push out into the center and force the oncoming traffic to hug the shoulder. So that's pretty cool. Moving through, doing all right. Paris, Strasbourg, Genevieve. That's where we're heading. Geneva, Switzerland. Police are out, blocking off the feeders for us. We appreciate that. Nice men and women of the French police force. I'm veering off. Yeah, be careful. There we go. Nice country. So there, yeah, that's the toll. That's the toll. Okay, all right, here. I told you I start to lose it a little bit. I want to share more than just the cockpit of more than just the rig with you, but it's a little hinky. I'm going to jump in because this is going to be a little bit of a tight turn here. We're going to try and ride up high and get as close to the shoulder as we can. Keep those those tires in our lane. All right. Again, try to ride up high toward the center of the lane. Come around this curve here. And I'll just pull back in here. Very good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see here. Take a look around. We got no passing, I think. Is that what that is? We go outbuilding here. Yeah. not sure. Let's see if we can get... No, there's a fence there. Just hoping to get a better look at what's going on in there. I guess I could have grabbed a two camera and would have been a little bit elevated, but it looks like a farm out, kind of an outbuilding for a farm or something. 2 hours, 24 minutes. Can you believe it's just flying by, isn't it? Look at the traffic. Traffic ahoy. Alright, how we doing? Got a little bit of traffic heading up. Ooh, it looks like I'm going to have to make a hard right up here. Got a gentle curve to the left, and then I'm going to have to make a hard right. Picking up some speed here, 36. Coming downhill, 39. I'm going to pump the brake just to keep it under control. But we'll let the weight do the work. Especially since we gotta come up this hill. See, I knew it was a good idea to splurge for the big one. I don't think I have to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to turn from the center out here. Ooh, oncoming traffic. You ain't gonna get me, man. Yeah, drive that guy off the road. That looks like my other truck. I'll have to find out where my other driver's at. Alright. 2 hours and 8 minutes outside of Geneva, Switzerland. We're making some good progress. Everything seems copacetic. Beautiful day in Switzerland. Like I say, when the sun was coming up earlier this morning, it looked like we had some dark clouds, but it does not seem like they lingered for long, as we got clear blue skies here on our way to Geneva, Switzerland. I'm trying to figure out if these vehicles, escort vehicles, if they are mimicking speed or if I'm trying to mimic theirs, but I'm trying, I'm giving it some gas because this is going really slow. And they seem to be speeding up, so I thought I was supposed to be kind of mimicking their speed, but I think it's the other way around. I think they're... Alright. And there's oncoming traffic when the front escort kind of veers into the center lane. That's his way of running blocker. I'm gonna call him the bandit. They call him the bandit. That's my guy right there. Running blocker for me. That would be a cool DLC if you could get Smokey and the Bandit. 2-player, get a buddy. They can run. Get the police on them. Although I guess in today's day and age, the ominous overtones would put the kibosh on that before it even got off the ground. So, okay. We don't want to encourage. Okay. Moving along. I think we got time. Let's jump out and take a look. I'm a little off beaten path here. Uh-oh. Now my forward escort seems to be slowing down. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Get back on the roadway. Okay. Got some open roadway here. Are these Goodyear tires? I wonder if they are. Because if they are, then my title still works. I wouldn't have to change it. Alright, bring it back in gear here. Have to make another. Careful now, please. Really tight part of the route is coming up. Alright, let's get in the cab. Oh, we got a little construction. Isn't that nice? Doing some construction here along the route we have to take to get to Geneva, Switzerland. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think I did it. I think I made it. Did not knock over any of those pylons. Very cool. Alright, lots of work being done over here. Geneva, Lyon. Lyon, France. Gotta make a right up here, so I think once again I'm going to kind of take it wide here. Take it wide. Slow down. Swinging wide. There it is. Got the hay rolled up. Letting it dry. Very cool. When did hay bales become round? Didn't they used to be just square? They would do the square bales, right? But now you start seeing those round ones everywhere. So I guess it's the machinery. The new machinery picks it up and then rolls it. Found out hay is just grass. It's certain kinds of grass. As a person who was born and raised in the city, I know very little about farms and country living. Now one day I asked my father-in-law, who is from a more rural area, because he knows more than I do, and he was saying, "No, it's just certain kinds of grass that grows tall. Some of it, some grass seed grows tall, some others don't. Hay just tends to be a brand that does." And then they go, "Oof, I am doing 60 kilometers an hour with these tires." And we're about to get into some hairy road driving here, so I think we'll have to brake. Try to bring her down a little bit. And now my father's moved to an area that's more rural, and across the street from where he lives, there's a huge hay field. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what it is, but I saw the stone gate, and I thought, well, let's jump out and try to get a look at it. Don't hit that sign. There's nobody coming, so as long as I'm outside, I'm going to go ahead and... Boy, this is... Uh-oh. Jump back in because you're floating all over. Okay, so I'm not sure what this is along the right side here, but it's a lot of land to be fenced off, and that is not just your typical barbed wire fence. There's a lot of work went into that fence, man. All right, I think I'm okay. Pretty cool. Like I say, that's part of the fun of the game, is just trying to, just looking around and seeing all the great things that have been mapped and modeled into the game. It's really interesting. Oop, and the other part is trying to stay on the road, of course. Let's see. All right. If you're just joining us, I am making my way from Dijon, France to Geneva, Switzerland with a load of really large tires, oversized tires. I was hoping, if you saw the title and wanted to tune in for the Goodyear run. I was hoping to get one, but there wasn't one in Dijon, so I do not have a Goodyear run yet, as of yet. So, but I do have tires, so there you go. I know it's not going to count, but hopefully once we get to Switzerland, maybe we'll find something. I know we're supposed to have the, what was it, Vive France, Italy, Italia, Beyond the Baltics. I can't remember what the other DLC was now off the top of my head. But we were supposed to have, they encourage you to have those DLCs to do the event, and I do have those DLCs, but I'm not sure if Switzerland is included in those. So, but there are only 3 cities in Switzerland, so I'm hoping once I get to Geneva, I can go ahead and take a couple of short trips just to the other 2 cities, and then I'll move on from there. Let's grab a little bit of a break. There it is. All right. I could really use a big gulp. You think they'll let me pull over up here and get a big gulp? I got the fences up. Looks like they're doing some forestry work over here. Taking down some of these. It's a little twisty turning, but you can see the you can see you can see the logger picking up the down trees there that have been stripped. So these guys over here are taking a break. Progress being made, my friends. Onward and upward, as they say. 27 minutes from Geneva, Switzerland. As the crow flies. Well, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll stick with me. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Euro Truck, and I'm going to be trying to do the Goodyear event. An American Truck. I want to get up to do some more exploring of Washington State, the new state that was released, and I'm hoping to do the run down the 101. I want to start at the beginning of the 101, and then I want to take it all the way down to Los Angeles, where I believe the 101 ends. Hey, what's going on, folks? And the 101 runs right along the western edge of the U.S., so we'll get some great views of the ocean, I'm hoping. Well, I know I will, as we're going through. So very cool. I'm looking forward to doing that, and hopefully you'll stick around and pick up a couple of those runs. I'm going to label them first run, second run. I'm hoping I can just go from town to town down the 101. I don't have to go too far, but I would like to see all of the towns along the 101. So, but as we saw this evening, the best laid plans of mice and men, right? I was hoping to get a Goodyear run tonight, and so far I haven't. Let's hope things turn around quickly here. I'm going to get back in the cab because I'm starting to catch up here to my my escort vehicle. There's Geneva. I'm going to just start to make out some of the city proper. Moving on. That whole thing is yellow, but I don't think I've ever been here before. I mean, I've never been this close to Geneva, Switzerland. I'm over the line here. Alright. So I'm not sure why that is. I'll have to look at the map and pull out a bit so I can see. I'm assuming they're giving me that because I just went over the interchange with this load. But that's a pretty big give right there. loan installment. I'll take that. Geneva, 50. 7 minutes, folks. 7 minutes. I haven't, with the exception of getting hung up on the gate trying to get out of the lot, which kind of knew I was afraid I was going to do, and then I went ahead and did it. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy, you know. Here's the backside of Geneva. And it looks like the backside of Geneva, doesn't it? Okay, so here we are. I think just in time, because I think my dinner is walking in the door. Gotta love that. Love it when a plan comes together. Alright. Stop light, we're going to make a right up here at the light, so this slow curve has me kind of concerned. Hey guys, I'd like to look around, but that slow curve is just enough that it's going to mess me up. I'm swinging wide again. There we go. Now we got to go left. This guy gonna let me go? No, see, that's that oversteer that I got to figure out why it's doing that. All of a sudden, it just kicks. It's like it's almost like a steering assist or something, and you get to a certain point. Where am I going? I'm going in here. And you get to a certain point in your steering, and all of a sudden this like assist will kick in, and it takes you even further, and you're like, no, I don't need to go that far. All right, let's hope I can finagle this into here. Nope, there. See, it kicked in again. See that thing kick in again? I don't know what I did to get that thing going, but I have to reverse. Let me see here. Ooh, they're gonna give me that? That's crazy. All right. Hold that thing there, will you? No. That's my oh, steering assist, oversteer. Oh. All right. Come on, baby. There it is. All right, let's put the emergency brake on. Okay, let's get out and take a quick gander at our load here. I think that's pretty good. I think you're, yeah, I think we're there. It's not the best, but I will take it. And let us go ahead and hit the T-bar and officially deliver this load. All right, T-bar down. Boom. Lowering legs. There it is. All is possible. The bigger the better, and not a big problem. All right. There we are, folks. One trip to Geneva, Switzerland. Ooh, high value cargo. We're going up one. Fly that. We're in Geneva, Switzerland. Strasbourg, Turin, Italy. Ooh, cool. First one in the, maybe visit the Shroud. France. Dijon, I can go back to Dijon. What about external contracts? You got something for me? Well, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in and sticking with me and going on the ride with me. We might take that one. Because like I said, there's only 3 cities in Switzerland. So I'd like to go ahead and knock those out if I can. But we're going to call this one a night. We're going to call it a road, man. DAF. We got some new side skirts. Full protection, sunrise. Ooh, 6x2 or 4 lift, tail tag lift. Bigger engines. All right, I like that. Iveco. You should check it out. I think my other truck's a DAF. That's cool. So we got some more body panels, new trans. Very cool. Renault. Scania light board. Oh, very cool. Volvo door handles, chrome door handles, transmissions, tag lift, new engine. Very cool. All right, so I'm excited about that. New screenshot to upload. Let's take a look. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let's see which one. I say we get rid of this one. Upload. Yes. Typically, I would have liked to have gotten rid of the side mirror and the GPS and taken a clean shot, but it does. I guess it's doesn't clutter up the image too much, so I'm happy with that. We'll go ahead and drop that in. There we go. And then new upgrades available for a trailer. That's going to be something else that I'll have to look into, is purchasing some trailers. I don't have any trailers yet. Let's take a look at our the bank. Obviously, we owe 388,570 euros. We've got, no, I don't know what that garage manager. I have one garage, but I do have 2 trucks. So I've got Steve W. He's driving the DAF XF Space. And we're pulling in about 10,788 euros, almost 11,000 euros a day. So that's not bad. Steve's doing a bang-up job. He's carrying carrots right now from Brussels, Euro Acres in Brussels, to the Postbed in Cologne. So he's going, sounds like he's heading back. And he's en route. He'll be done in 4 hours. He's a 0.8. He's relatively new truck manager. That's my truck, 600 horse, Cologne. Don't want to copy that. Oh, I want to copy this config. I don't know. We'll deal with that later. Once again, thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next time, and I'll watch for you on the road. Have a